Progress at the Port of Greater Baton Rouge grabbed the attention of more than 100 farmers who packed the Soybean, Wheat, and Feed Grains Conference during this year's 89th annual meeting. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's A.J. Sabine shows us, Louis Dreyfus Commodities, who secured a lease at the port earlier this year, revealed its plans to renovate the 55-year-old elevator.
Louisiana grain producers piled in to hear construction head Brad Johannes with Louis Dreyfus Commodities outline plans to update the grain elevator at the Port of Greater Baton Rouge. Johannes told about 100 Louisiana grain producers that there will be very little changes at the port during this year's harvest, but countered that it could be difficult to transform the 55-year-old elevator into a flagship grain export facility.
Well, construction is never an easy process, and it's really, especially on a brown field, it's not a straight line. But we're trying to go through a process of getting all our permits lined out on the front end and having a plan with the contractor to smooth things out as much as possible.
The Dreyfus plan includes shutting down the facility to reline several of the large grain storage bins on the site. Additionally, Johannes says the elevator will be improved to accommodate large Panamax vessels, which could bring as much as 5 million tons of Louisiana grain around the world.
It's kind of a piece that we didn't have in our global network, was the Center Gulf or New Orleans market, and so adding that makes our other facilities we're able to serve that much more of the market globally.
Later, former Farm Bureau Marketing Director David Bollock, who now serves as commercial manager for Dreyfus, answered several questions from farmers, including whether Dreyfus would be competing against Farm Bureau for grain.
We will not be competing with any producer or dealer in this state here. We're going to look at all of them as customers. I think when you look at the dealers in this state, and there aren't that many of them, you know, they bring something to the table that you don't get when you go on direct to farmers. They deal in volume, and there's 2 or 3 considerations you have that for the, rather than trying to, distance yourself from them, I think you embrace the dealers in this state here.
After the presentation, farmers liked what they heard.
Well, I think we're going to be hindered for the next year with it, but they got major expenditures, so they're losing income. So it's a joint venture. We're all going to have to sacrifice something, period.
It's expected to take nearly a year to finish the improvements at the port in anticipation of the fall harvest of 2012. In New Orleans, I'm A.J. Sabine for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Brad Johannes says Dreyfus has begun the permitting process in anticipation of those renovations, which are scheduled for the elevator later this fall.